find themselves or they don't have a place, because that's not you, baby. It's not you, baby. You gotta be you. You have to be you. You can't be nobody else. You be your own aesthetic.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were, if I told you you were.
Oh, maybe I need to turn one of these down just a teeny. Yeah, this is just gonna have to do though, because like, what y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do? I feel like I need to zoom out. Let me try to zoom out. Give me a second. So, your girl's pretty exhausted. Get ready with me. So that's why my makeup is done, but it just didn't. So yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dejaline. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, which you probably are new here because this is my first video. It's my first video that's so long overdue. I am so sorry for the people that have been waiting. I'm so sorry, but look, I'm here now. I'm here now. That's all that matters. And let me just say, don't nobody tell you how hard it is to start a YouTube channel. Now, let me not even say that, because it's not hard to start a YouTube channel, because you can just pick up your phone and, you know, like, record the video. But it's like the process of it all is just hell. It's like hell when you're first starting out, because, you know, there's things that you don't know. You guys actually asked me some really good questions. There wasn't like too many, which is good, because I don't want this video to be like too long, but you guys asked me like deep questions, which I'm going to try my best to answer, okay? So I'm just start with like the basic ones, which is what year am I in college and what made me want to move so far away from home for college. So I'm in my second year. I'm a sophomore in college. And what made me want to move so far away from home? So I didn't always have a plan to move as far as I did away from home. I'm just kind of going to touch up my makeup a little bit. This didn't happen until I was in my college process. And I had a scholarship that just required certain things of me, which I feel like I was tricked. I'll talk about that in a different video though. But long story short, I had to sign this contract of just requirements that they had in their scholarship and everything like that, but I didn't get it. I didn't get the contract handed to me until like I think my sophomore or junior year, and it was just basically like, if you don't uphold these requirements or if you don't sign this contract, then you'll have to pay us back the money that we've paid for you to attend this private school. So that was not something that I could do. I could not pay back that money, so I just had to sign the contract and figure it out. And so a lot of the schools that fell under their requirements were not schools that I knew I wouldn't have been happy at. So I had to kind of find like a loophole. And the school that I'm at right now, I don't really want to show you which school that I attend because I'm paranoid and I don't like to let people know where I live, and I live on campus. So yeah, no, it was in an area that I knew that I would have liked and everything, but it fell under their requirements, so they couldn't say that I couldn't go to this school. So I was just like, you know, if I don't like the school or whatever, I could always transfer out and, you know, figure it out. But if I've signed a contract, I can't, you know. So that's what had me move so far away from home, was because this was really my only option. I got accepted into a lot of schools, but none of those schools are schools that I wanted to go to. And I refused to put my happiness on the line for whatever. So the next question is, how was my college process? Which is crazy that y'all asked, because I remember my college process so vividly. It's probably because it was not that long ago, but my college process was hell. It was, and I don't want to go back. So my advice for the college process is it's gonna be over with. Like, but I would say cherish it at the same time because it's not gonna get any easier. You're just gonna end up moving forward. You know, you're applying for college, then you're gonna get accepted into a college. Then you have to be in college. You gotta do college, and that's not easy. So I would say, you know, appreciate your college process. Y'all, I have a bite on my arm. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's like a big bite right here. These bugs on my campus, I can't go outside with a short sleeve. I can't go outside with a tank top on. I can't wear biker shorts. I have to be fully covered when I go out because they always bite me. I have so many marks on my body from these. It don't matter, I'm off topic, but hey, I'm just trying to tell y'all what I'm going through. So what was I saying about the college process? Yeah, just enjoy it, because I mean it's not gonna get any easier. You're just gonna end up jumping into a new transition of life. But college is fun, you know. I don't want to say, I don't want to make it seem like it's not. It really is, which kind of jumps into my next question of what would be my freshman advice. And my answer for that is like, college is what you make it. So if you're not, you know, turning in assignments, don't expect to get a good grade. If you're not following up with the teachers, the professors, don't expect them to be understanding when something comes up for you. Like, you'll get exactly what you put into college. Yeah, but I feel like it teaches you. It teaches you who you are. It teaches you whether you like college, whether you don't like college, whether you're a procrastinator or whether you're, you know, whatever. It teaches you. So I appreciate it. I love being in college. I wouldn't trade it for anything unless somebody gave me $1 billion. Then maybe I would. What made me want to start my YouTube channel? How did I start my YouTube channel? And this is my first video, y'all. So I don't really have like a lot of videos out or anything like that, but I'm still starting, and I know for a lot of people the fear in starting is a big thing. And so I'm gonna be honest with y'all, being so far away from home and being in college and everything, I definitely come across like fear and anxiety quite often. And there's two things. Show up and just do it. Nobody's gonna do it for you. And honestly, I feel like when I express, you know, my emotions or my fears or my problems to other people, nobody really cares. Nobody cares until it's them.
And it's just like, you know, when it's not you, it's funny, but when it's you like, are you serious?
You can't really find comfort in other people. And then also, I don't really like to tell people stuff because I believe in energy. Right when you put something out, people start hating. And I feel like their energy affects what you have going on. So I keep a lot of stuff to like myself. Most definitely. I definitely do. But that's why I'm saying, you know, just do it, because nobody can do it for you. People can tell you, you know, exactly what you want to hear and you'll still not do it. So you just have to start. The just showing up part, that's what I had to do, because I get in my head a lot. Like, I've found myself before, I don't do this anymore because it only hinders me. Figuring out a way to not show up. Like, boy oh boy would I figure out a way. But it's only going to hurt you. That goes back to the question of like my freshman advice. Like, you get what you put in. So you don't show up, you gonna suffer them consequences. The professors don't care. They do not care. They don't. So just show up and just do it. That's how you conquer it. Like, that's never almost, no, it's, I wouldn't say that. That sounds a little bit negative. I was gonna say it's a never ending. I was gonna say it was a never ending thing, but no, you can get over fear. But the way to get over it is to face it head on. Is that it? Say it head on. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go to the next question. What do I do when I feel lost? Lost in life is what I'm guessing you mean. I feel like I reassure myself that it's okay to feel how I feel. I validate my feelings. It don't matter what I'm feeling. If I'm feeling it, I'm going to validate it, and I'm going to get to the bottom of why I feel how I feel. It might not be the most positive feeling, but if I feel how I feel, that means that it's real, and I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with it. So when I feel lost, I will sit with myself. No matter how long it takes, I will separate myself from all the chaos that's going on, from everything. I will drop everything when it comes to my mental health not being in the correct place. Like, I don't play about it. I gotta make sure I'm good. So I'll drop everything when it comes to me. That's just what it is, because I can't play about me. If I want somebody to not play about me, then I can't play about me. So I gotta check in with myself. I gotta ask myself them hard questions that I don't want to ask myself. Things will build up. Like, I won't even notice that something is wrong with me until it's just boom in my face. And now I gotta deal with all of it because I haven't checked in with myself for a while. So I've gotten more into the habit of just, even when I feel okay, just, you know, re-asking myself, are you really good?
I'm trying to get my motherfucking self together. I can't even get my motherfucking self together.
Because I need to know. I need to know. I also journal a lot. I have my own little like private journal, and I'll just go ham. I'll just go ham in my journal. Sometimes I don't even be knowing what I'm talking about, but just writing it down, I'm gonna figure something out. I'm so sorry my camera died. Of course it, ow. That hurt. I think I was talking about, I was on the question of when you feel lost, but we're just gonna move on to the next question because I think that I answered that. How do you find your place and your direction in life? Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. I actually really like these questions because if it's not something that I've already like went through, it's something that I'm currently going through. And for one of those, that question that was just asked, that's something that I'm currently going through, or recently went through, but I want to say that I'm still kind of going through it. So my answer for that, finding your place and your direction in life, I went through, oh my gosh, I feel like it's really just a part of becoming a woman too. Like, first things first, I had to learn to stop comparing myself to where other people are in their journey. Like, that's not my journey. That's not my time. So why am I over there? Yeah, I don't really know. Like, that's not your focus. What other people have going on is not your focus. And you can clap for them. You could be happy for them. That's cool and all. But when it comes to, when you see yourself comparing yourself, baby, don't even do that. Especially on social media. Do not do that, because 9 times out of 10 it's fake. And even if it's not fake, it's just not your journey. So to compare yourself is just, it's pointless. It's gonna leave you unmotivated. It's gonna leave you asking questions. Like, just don't even go down that path. But to answer that question of what I'm doing now, or what I did that helped me a lot, was finding a mentor. Because as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that mommy don't got all the answers. Friends don't got all the answers. Boyfriend don't got all the answers. You don't even have all the answers. So finding a mentor for me was just like the best thing that I could have possibly done. Because it's people out there that will help you. You just have to find it. Finding somebody that is either where I want to be or is currently further in the process than what I am in the process, and that can help me help make my process a little bit easier. Oh, yeah. So I would say finding, not even like necessarily a mentor. I feel like that's more like, you know, it sounds more professional. I'm just saying find somebody that understands where you're at in life, because I started to get like frustrated when like my friends was just not getting what I was saying, like, or my family wasn't getting it. Like, it was just making me feel like alone. So I had to, you know, seek outside sources. I mean, I need a mentor, because what's stressing me out is me trying to figure out how to approach my career. I know what I want to do. I know my passion, but I want to know the best way to approach it. And that was, you know, something that not everybody could understand. They can't even really understand what I want to do in my life. But as soon as I found that person that was like, you could finish my sentences on what I wanted to do, it was like bingo. Like, now I'm no longer mad at what everybody else can do or what I can't figure out, because there's somebody there to fill in that piece. So just make sure you find, you know, your help. Always find your help, no matter what it is. It's somebody out there that's willing to help you. Okay. My friend, I have a few pictures. I think y'all should see her. She bought a chain. I bought the same one, even bigger. She throwing shots. That's how I know I got a trigger. Okay. My favorite thing to do on my free time. Y'all, I'm starting to get tired. But I had to finish this video. The next question is, what do I like to do in my free time? This. And I haven't had my YouTube channel. Shoot, this is my first video. I haven't even uploaded a video. But I do this on a regular. I just don't record it and upload it. I actually record it now. I just don't upload it. So, but before I got my camera, I was talking to myself all the time. Like, and I mean, to me, this kind of still is, sorry y'all, I'm looking at this palette if I'm looking down. But, to me, this is still like talking to myself. I'm just recording it and uploading it now. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, you talk to a whole bunch of other people in a day, why not talk to yourself? That's kind of weird, right? But yeah, to answer that question, that's what I do in my free time. I just like talk to myself, or do my makeup, something with myself. That's what I like to do in my free time. I just like to enjoy my own company. I saved the best for last, because actually this wasn't even a question that you guys asked, but it's something that me and my friend was talking about, and I was like, dang, I kind of want to talk about this in the video, because first of all, you never know who it's going to reach. You never know who it's going to reach. It's my first video, and I think I only got like 16 subscribers, but it doesn't matter. One out of them 16 subscribers may need this, or may need to redirect their mindset. And what I'm talking about is this Erica Banks topic of a video of her got leaked inside her close friends, of her basically saying like she can't hang out with certain girls if they don't match this aesthetic of thing. Oh my gosh, I think I skipped over a question. Oh, I did. I'm gonna get back to that question since I already started this one. But if they don't match a certain aesthetic of like thick, what was it? It was a whole bunch of stuff. I have no more as long as I got. So I don't really want to have the opinions of people reacting to it, because I don't want to make it seem like, you know, like it don't make it no better if people go bashing her. It just doesn't really make any sense. But let's talk truth to it though. Erica Banks does have a BBL, and let's just put it out there. It ain't nothing wrong with getting your body done. It ain't nothing wrong with fixing something that you don't like. It is nothing wrong with having insecurities. It's nothing wrong with being fat. It ain't nothing wrong with being skinny. It's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. It ain't nothing wrong with not wearing makeup. You do what makes you happy. But where I feel like things become a problem is when you do it for the wrong reasons. When you do it for validation. When you do it because you're trying to fit into this aesthetic of what everybody is, you know, like. And the next question is asking about like this fake woke era and aesthetics, which I'm going to get into if I remember to. I need to remember to. But that's where it becomes a problem, because then you become one of those people that sound bitter. Because let's just be honest, she sounds bitter. No, that's just, I really want to talk about the situation, and I am going to end up talking about it. I'm probably going to end up talking about it in this video, in another video, but since it's such like a fresh topic, I do want to like get my thoughts together on the topic and expand more on it. But that's what I have to really say towards that. Like, don't do things like changing yourself or trying to fit into a certain category to seek validation from the outside world, because it's always going to be somebody that look better. It's always going to be somebody that got a bigger butt. It's always going to be somebody that's skinnier. It's always going to, you know, like, you have to really find that love within yourself before you go and you change anything, because then you're going to end up sounding like that. Because before she got her BBL, what did she look like? Because she just X'd out everybody that basically didn't have a BBL. Like, or didn't fit this aesthetic of today's society standard. Yeah, it was disgusting, to say the least. And it was even more disgusting that it's coming from a woman. She just got caught saying it. But it's a lot of women that think like this. It's a lot of men that think like this. It's not healthy for the world overall. And I already feel like the world is in shambles right now. I feel like nobody got a brain. Like, I feel like people just be talking. Don't nobody think before they talk. And you're putting it out into the world. And what's even worse is that these people have platforms. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like, so, I mean, that's just frustrating to see that it's coming from a woman. Like, a woman is genuinely thinking like this. And I think her response was like, I posted it in my close friend. So, that mindset is not a right way of thinking. Like, you can have an opinion. You can always have an opinion. But also know that consequences come with your opinion. So be willing to accept the consequences along with your opinion. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, and that really goes overall. That applies for any status in life. So yeah, that's my little opinion on that. And so I'm gonna go to the question of like this fake woke era and just like, you know, how the world is right now, or women having to fit into an aesthetic. And this has actually been a topic of conversation as of recently, but I've been saying this. I've been saying that people have like no originality about themselves. And don't get me wrong, because everybody borrows something from somebody. Everybody is inspired by somebody. But I feel like a lot of people are trying to fit into this one aesthetic of things, which is like that girl, soft girl, it girl, or what's another one? Black girl luxury. Like, instead of just finding their own aesthetic of things, like, you are your own aesthetic. You're your own human being. You're different from everybody else. Now people are just honing into like this one category, and then are frustrated when they feel like they can't find themselves or they don't have a place, because that's not you, baby. It's not you, baby. You gotta be you. You have to be you. You can't be nobody else. You be your own aesthetic. You be happy with what makes you happy. You go do what makes you happy. You don't have to get up every morning at 5 o'clock and journal and go to the gym and walk the dog and then come back and do your job and then go to sleep at the right time and then have this bubble bath and wine. And no, You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. If that's not what makes you happy, you don't have to do that. If that is what makes you happy, do it. And don't let nobody tell you that you can and that you can't. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't sit with them if you don't. Okay, I can't sit with you. I don't want to sit with you. If you don't like me how I am, I don't want to sit with you. Why would I want to sit with you? You're shy. You don't need to sit with nobody like that. You need to sit with people that's going to accept you for you. And that means you too. You got to accept you for you before anybody else accepts you for you. You got to love who you are and then change the things that you don't like. You can always be a better woman. You can always be a better person. But don't try to be somebody else's version of a better woman and a better person, because then you'll never be satisfied. So that's all the questions, y'all. Hopefully this video came out good enough for y'all, because I'm not filming this again. I'm not filming this again. I'm tired. I've been doing this all weekend. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so that you can follow my journey, all the craziness in my life. This is the first video. It's a sit down video, but I am going to be like vlogging and stuff, just because like I'm in college. There's a lot of stuff that I be going through, a lot of ups and downs, and I just want y'all to see like my failures along with my accomplishments, because we win at the end of the day. So yeah, just join my journey, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.